Well, I went ahead and dug those multiplier onions. Or at least as many of them as I could find. I'm going to have to go through here, the rototiller, and see if there ain't more. Because what was going on, the tops were dying down, you know, like this, and then they're hard to find. So I figured, okay, I'll get them dug up, split them up, and replant them. These are the white ones, and they didn't do quite as well as those red ones did, but still fairly good. You know, these, they really, you know, you start out with one little onion, and they just make a whole big clump of them. So I'm going to replant these too. You know, break them up into individuals. But like I say, here's where I say the tops are dying down. You know, that's just the end of their cycle, their season. But they're winter hardy. So plant them, and they'll be coming up again, and they'll be the first thing up in spring. So I'll have onions all the time. But I think some of these I'm going to give a sister and brother, I think. Give them some of these and let them play with them. You know, kind of handy. Like I say, you'll always have onions. But I'm going to get these in the ground. But I dig the spot up real good and make sure I got them all. The garlic is a little sluggish. It hasn't, you know, it's there, but it hasn't turned into cloves, kind of. So I'm waiting on that. And that's still, the tops are still green. But these, I figured I better get them out. Get them moved. But I like them. Interesting. Oh, and I got in the background here, chili peppers. I got a couple of those plants. They just went nuts. I'm going to have plenty of chili. And this is a mutant tomato plant. That's just huge. But behind them, let's see if I can get the camera over there. This is that Italian or celery that's kind of a nuisance. Okay, there is the rhubarb. Well, that's really went to town. So one of these days I'm going to be making a rhubarb pie. You know, normally the idea we plant new rhubarb is to leave it go for a while. You know, and not cut it down the first year. But now remember, these plants are actually like 100 years old. So though they just got moved here, they're pretty well established. The two smaller ones, I won't take much off, but these I can cut way back. There's plenty to make a pie there. Then I got dill coming here. But my hope is that for once I can time the dill and the cucumbers at the same time. That's always a problem. Well, and one of these days, I've got beans here, and one of these days I'm going to have to eat beans. But get the onions planted.